What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here. So you guys asked for it. You wanted all three classes, so I will deliver. On this one, I am running Warlock on Solar with Touch of Flame and Icarus Dash, Torches, Searing, Empyrean, Singeing. Pretty classic setup. I've got a Disorienting GL, Disorienting Grenade GL, in the Lingering Dread. It's really nice for, obviously, disorienting the enemies. And then I'm running Sunshot, but I don't use it. We just main the fixed odds machine gun for this whole beginning part. And then, because there's a flag at the boss, I crafted Whisper and I put field prep on it. I gotta say, kudos Spongy for making the first thing that you can unlock for Whisper, field prep. Because at the end of the day, that's what I want most. Yes, I want to be able to put steady rounds on it, a stock option, whatever else to make it better. But field prep out the gate makes it better. It holds 28 at base and 30 with triple reserves, so you don't really need reserves, but it's still 2 more ammo. But yeah, I think it goes from 24 to 28 with field prep, which is nuts because this thing gets 1 ammo back every 3 crits as well. So the total damage on Whisper now is just nutty. And then the pairing that it has with Flint Striker or whatever that artifact mod is, where if you get crits or final blows with solar weapons, it makes you Radiant. You can get Radiant with 1 crit on Whisper because it goes off mag size, and Whisper only has 3 in the mag. So that's awesome. So yeah, I do not recommend this build necessarily. It is really good, but there's other better stuff on Warlock that you could use. Again, I think Dragon's Breath is awesome, and then I'd probably use Dawn Chorus with the Dawnblade Super if I was being optimal, but I did a run very similar to that on my Titan, and I thought it'd be really cool to solo the Whisper mission with the Whisper of the Worm. I just love this mission so much. I love the gun, the nostalgia this brings back for me. Like, I actually had to run this a few times with this loadout to get my strats sorted out. You'll see why. I'll kind of talk about it in the boss room. But I am just having the most fun playing Destiny today that I have in a long time. And I still enjoy it. Like, a lot of people shit on Destiny. I still enjoy it. But my god, Onslaught, I think they knocked it out of the park with that. It was much more challenging than I anticipated. It is a little long for my liking. Over an hour it took us, but we were getting disconnected and reconnecting and stuff. But over an hour for a 50 wave clear is kind of long. Like the coil, once you optimize it, it was like 40 minutes. That's kind of nice. I kind of like where the coil ended up once you figured out strats and stuff and where all the things to shoot are, all those urns. So right here, you can land on the edge of this platform, which I do. So just so you know, but you can also get squished by that door. So approach cautiously if it's about to close. Yeah, anyways, I love Onslaught. I haven't got to play it a whole bunch. We just did our 50 clear, and then I wanted to get some Whisper clears out there. Again, this is my favorite mission ever in any Destiny. I just think it's just peak Destiny, and being able to run it on PC and just do a bunch of different builds in today's sandbox, like, it's been so fun. It's not as hard as it used to be. I think they have less ads in these rooms leading up to the boss, which is fine. And the boss room also feels like there's less ads. I don't know for sure. It's definitely less hectic than it used to be. And then also with the sandbox being what it is, there I kind of hit the edge and got bounced back. So just got to be careful of that stuff. Icarus Dash can save you on a lot of these things. But yeah, either way, I'm so glad this is back in the game because it was a travesty that newer players couldn't experience this amazing mission. So I hope lots of people are drawn back for Final Shape and even into the light and get to play this mission because, like I said, just the memories this brings back for me is unreal. And I mentioned it in another video, but this was the only one I hadn't solo flawless, and now I've done it 3 times. I did 0 hour once on a Controverse lock, and then after like Beyond Light, they all got a little easier and stuff, and I was doing them lots. And once I switched to PC, I just feel like the game got easier. I just think it is easier on PC. But anyways, here you'll see how good fixed odds does. And it's a shame that this was my flawless one. Well, not really, because the boss room's pretty clean, other than one part. But this part wasn't that clean. I had a lot cleaner sections here. Not that it's particularly bad. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I've been gaming all day, made a lot of videos. If you're subscribed to the channel, if you're not, you should. Please, I'm trying to reach 50,000 before Final Shape. I think that'd be dope. But yeah, just keep watching my stuff. That's what really means a lot to me. But yeah, if you are subscribed, you'll know this is like my 4th or 5th video today. I don't even know. It's been a lot. It's been a long day. So I'm just going to get this uploaded before bed. It's like after midnight. And then, yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy this. Hopefully the viewership just doesn't die over. Maybe I should release it in the morning. I don't know. Either way, I'm recording the commentary the night Whisper released. And yeah, you can just see it going hard. Here we use Lingering Dread. And again, just not the cleanest gameplay in the world, but that's all right. I have Radiant. And then anyways, you can see Solar Weapon Boost times 4. That is because Mantle of Battle Harmony, once you have your super, it gives you basically 4 weapon surges, which is 25% more, which stacks with Radiant. So that's a big reason I wanted to use this. And then the other reason is when you don't have your super, as you get super or solar kills with your weapons, you're going to get more super energy. And I'll show you why that's important in the boss room. Well, you can probably guess why, because we get wells. And I thought that guy was going to die, and I had whipped out my Lingering Dread to shoot at the knight. That's why I did that, if you were wondering. But he was still one shot. So yeah, the Well of Radiance is really nice in the boss room. And I found out, so I've always known, well, I've not always known, but for a long time now I've known that Well of Radiance converts your weapon damage to ability damage or super damage. And that's significant because it works with Revitalizing Blast. So when we're in the Well of Radiance and we shoot the boss with Whisper, it debuffs them by 15% with Revitalizing Blast. So then we're also getting 25% with the Radiant damage bonus. We're not getting any Mantle Battle Harmony bonus, no weapon surges, but that's alright. Those 2 bonuses alone, you'll see I actually do a pretty good job of hitting the crits on this run. But again, this wasn't the cleanest, so in the past, like in my other practice runs, I actually had enough ammo here to take out all these guys with fixed odds. Not a big deal. But yeah, field prep on fixed odds is awesome. Like you could see I was maining it like a primary. So we do just have to clean up the last few, or couple. And you can see I've got 2 bricks on the ground there. So I'm purposely leaving them because you want lots of Whisper ammo. So this mission, I use a Volt Shot at the start just because there's so many ads. So I'm not getting the bonus super energy from solar hand cannon kills with Mantle of Battle Harmony, but the Volt Shot is really nice for taking out all these ads. So as you can see, 30 Whisper of the Worm bullets, which is insane. This was dumb of me. I should have just rotated up. I'm trying to kill this Scion from like Narnia. But anyways, we do get Volt Shot, and then I'm hurrying to use it. Here's where Enhanced Volt Shot's nice, baby. That 1 extra second coming in clutch. Yeah, so anyways, I am not sure which enemy I procced Volt Shot on there, but I wanted it on the big guy. Yeah, it looks like it might have been. So anyways, we get a few shots, but the problem is when you miss a crit, obviously you have to reload. So this is why I don't necessarily recommend this build, but look at how much it chunks. So as I was saying, the Whisper mission, it's got Overload Sniper. I don't know how much it's buffed, probably 25%. But anyways, we absolutely demolish that guy because we have Solo Operative. Like I said, we're in the well, and Revitalizing Blast is proccing on him. So absolutely cleans him up like nothing. Here again, I hate these Vandal Bubbles, but he's got his Volt Shot on him still, so we get a nice little kill there. So here's what I'm saying. Volt Shot is just excellent for these first waves of ads. And then I switch back to my Solar Hand Cannon so that I can keep Ember of Empyrean going with my healing grenade and keep Radiant procced, and also so that I can get that bonus super energy from whatchamacallit, Mantle of Battle Harmony. I was waiting on that and it didn't come, and then as soon as I start reloading, then it shows up. So there's still Vandals in the back. So I cast that Rift too soon. Those enemies rolled up there. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I should have shot that Lingering Dread right away. Then we wouldn't have got the bubble. So yeah, now that most of the ads are clear, I switch back to my Zowlies. And then I missed the first crit, unfortunately. So yeah. This is why it's not very easy, and again, I don't recommend Whisper on the other classes, because at least on this one, like I said, we have that Revitalizing Blast synergy with Well, and we have just the protection from Well, because lots of times you're getting rained down on from the enemies. So 57,000 per crit just with Radiant, but I believe it was like 65,000 per crit on that night when I was in the Well. So super, super good. Like I said, this thing just chunks, plus the overload snipe that's on in this mission. So yeah, it's awesome. There, I get lucky. So now I got 2 bricks on the ground. There's a Vandal to my left. I should have... I just get so zoned in on enemies sometimes, and I was trying to get those Vandals down. This is where Explosive Payload's so nice, because I can do decent damage from distance. So yeah, you can shoot their little orbs. It is kind of a waste of ammo, but it does count as a crit. So those little orbs that they shoot at you, you can shoot that with Whisper and it will count as a crit, so you can keep proccing White Nail. So that's another little tip if you do want to like try this little challenge of beating this with Whisper. Unfortunately, Captain moved weird and I missed the head, and now I see I only have 2 bullets. So it's like, okay, I gotta get some ammo because I'm not going to be able to proc White Nail. And like I said, I left that brick on the ground purposely. Always do that. Like, just be cognizant of your ammo. So I know one dropped up top, so I'm going to try to push my way up top. And then that guy surprised the hell out of me. So yeah, just, you know how Taken are. Annoying. Taken Minotaurs, annoying. Taken Vandals with their bubbles, annoying. So now I get ammo, and I'm just going to post up here and take some stuff out. So again, like I took that guy out with my hand cannon. Oh, 68,000. So yeah, freaking chunks, man. And look at how much damage I'm taking, and I'm able to just tank it all. So yeah, this is why, like I said, you don't really want to run this on other classes. So we get the captain down, and now we're just down to 1 boss. I don't know if there's like a better order to take these bosses down in, but in this case, I'm just doing like whoever I can get line of sight on and get a good opportunity, because that's the thing with Whisper, you have to be really committed to damage. It's like the opposite of Dragon's Breath, where you can just fire it and like quickly get behind cover. You have to aim down sights, first of all, just to proc Whisper breathing. And this is the other reason why Warlock's nice, because that healing rift. So now I'm at least aimed down sights. I shoot that, and then that was such a tight crit. I can't believe that one missed, but it did. So anyways, yeah, you have to aim down sights. So yeah, the healing rift just protects you, and yeah, not ideal on other classes. So here it's just 2 wizards, and then these will take the shield down. And on the second phase is where I mess up. I forget about this stage where you have to take the shield down. I don't know why. And then, so I waste my super, but you'll see how quickly I can get it back. Just like if you watched my Hunter video with Shards of Galanor, you can farm these Shadow Thrall. So again, I've got a solar weapon on with Mantle of Battle Harmony, so I'm able to farm them really easily. And then we have Wished into Being. So when we get an ability kill, when we're about here on the super bar, then you can get your super. So here, he's getting right up on me, but I'm still able to hit my crits luckily. So we actually put in some really good damage here. And then I miss a crit, and then I'm like, okay, gotta go. And then I know those Shadow Thrall are gonna spawn. So here is where we're just gonna get some super energy. Okay, it wasn't quite. I thought Wished into Being might proc there, but it didn't. So now we got to get him a little lower. I stood in there. I knew that Shadow Thrall was on me, but I really wanted to land that last crit just to get my White Nail proc. get my ammo back. So 71,000. So now we've got the solar weapon boost because I had killed the Shadow Thrall when I had my super up. So that's how Mantle of Battle Harmony works, like I said, once you have your super. So here, I just completely forget. So I found this spot on one of my practice runs. So then I just post up in well and melt the boss, and I completely forgot about his shield. So this run could have easily been quicker because I could just melt him here. But unfortunately, I don't have line of sight on that other wizard. So I literally just have to abandon my well and just so I can take out this one stupid wizard. So that's just fatigue or not being totally used to the new style of the mission yet. Whatever it is, it's a screw up and something to learn from. So you're welcome. But yeah, we're going to take out this wizard and get his shield down. And then we're just going to farm these Shadow Thrall. So like I said, I could have just been pounding away at him for 30 seconds in that well, and the mission would probably be over. Or close to, probably by now. So 4 minutes left. Like, so this build is no slouch if you can hit your crits with Whisper. That's the big thing. And the bosses can be, like those 3 bosses as well, they can be a little unpredictable and stuff, like hard to kill. Just because of like how they move and the enemies that might get in your way and stuff. I had a really good kill on that knight. The first boss, I absolutely deleted him. He was in a perfect spot for me. So there's wished into being procking. So just like that, we already have our super, and then we get really lucky with an ammo brick. So I was like, oh yeah, this is the run. But I forget what I was saying. But yeah, we get our super really fast thanks to Mantle of Battle Harmony. We post up here, and you can take these blights out. I get lucky he doesn't move into a blight. I missed my second crit, unfortunately. But I think after this, we're able to just lace into him and not miss any crits. So yeah, this is a pretty good spot to post up from, and you can see just how hard Whisper hits. It feels so good to use Whisper again. I miss when it was meta. It was so much fun. Such a cool gun. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to run. Thanks for watching. Take care.